Lucy was just 8 years old. Although she wasn't shy in the slightest, she loved to be surrounded by people and play with them. She rarely cried and was always a very brave girl. Except for one thing. She was so scared of the dark that she always slept with her nightlight on. Lucy would use it every night after her grandpa gave it to her, before passing away. And so, that nightlight had a lot of sentimental value to her. However, Lucy was so scared of darkness that being at any place with little light would make her panic, to the point that she would scream and cry for help. Then, one day, fed up of not sleeping well, Lucy's father decided to hide her nightlight. He didn't say anything to his wife. He knew her and knew that if Lucy cried to her, she would give it back. He wanted to force Lucy to sleep without the light for a single night, so she realized that nothing bad would happen to her. It was a pretty normal day. The family had dinner together and watched a movie afterwards. And when it was time to go to bed, little Lucy came out of her room crying. She said she couldn't find her nightlight and implored to her parents to help her look for it. Her father pretended to not know anything about the whereabouts of the nightlight and also pretended to look for it in her room for about 30 minutes. He felt a little bad for seeing his daughter so scared, but he was doing it for her own good. He knew that once Lucy overcame her fear of the dark, she would be thankful, and even though she implored to her parents to let her sleep with them, they refused. To not be in the dark, Lucy turned on her room's light. However, the light was so intense that she couldn't fall asleep. Terrified, she decided she would turn off the room's light and then rush to her bed to get under the bed sheets. The parents, who were looking at Lucy's room, saw how the light in her room finally went out, and so they went to sleep. However, 2 hours later they heard a thud, which sounded like a wardrobe door slamming shut, and afterwards, a piercing scream. The parents got up and rushed to Lucy's room to see what happened, and when they opened the door, their daughter was no longer there. All they saw was a blood trail from the bed to the wardrobe. To this day, nobody knows what happened to little Lucy. She completely disappeared, as if the darkness itself had swallowed her. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more horror videos, subscribe to our channel.